That's worse. Yeah. I feel like we did this last week. But I can see you. Can't see anything.
I got you right there.
All right, guys, buckle up because the Academy Museum Gala last night was an absolute circus, and I am here to give you the full, unfiltered rundown. We're talking jaw-dropping fashion choices, feuds playing out in real time, and more celebrity interactions than you can shake a stick at. So let's just get right into it. I cannot believe what Kim Kardashian decided to wear to an event filled with Hollywood's most prestigious actors and directors. We've seen Kim take risks before, but this was something else entirely. She showed up in this flesh-colored Maison Margiela dress that had, and I am not exaggerating, what looked like 4 separate boobs molded into the torso. It was bizarre. And as if the quadruple boob situation wasn't enough, she had this full flesh-colored mask covering her entire face. I mean, comment below, because this has to be one of her worst looks yet, right? It kind of reminds me of that Balenciaga mummy look from the Met Gala, but honestly, this is way worse. Not only was it a poor fit, but she could barely move in it. She was shuffling around on the carpet like a zombie from a high-fashion horror movie. Somebody online said Kim should always wear a bag over her head, and maybe a bigger one to hide the fat rolls too, which, let's be real, I don't think Kim has fat rolls, but anyone would have some kind of roll when you're stuffed into a contraption like that.
Final touches,
Mario,
makeup.
do I look okay?
Makeup looks amazing, yes.
It's good.
Hair and makeup is
All that
fabulous.
hard work, guys.
The hair is amazing.
I feel like I always do this to Mario, though. This is like, yes. Okay.
It looks amazing.
The wildest part? She apparently had her full hair and makeup done underneath the mask because she liked the look, saying it reminded her of her own SKKN brand. Yeah, because nothing says luxury skincare like looking like a mannequin that melted in the sun. And just when you thought it couldn't get weirder, somebody brought up her ex-husband, saying she's turning into Kanye.
Wear something that completely covers your face.
Honestly, I flew in my favorite makeup artist, Mario, from New York, and this is kind of a last-minute thing, so I'm sure he's not so happy with it, or maybe
Wait, you had your makeup done and then you did this?
Yeah, full hair and makeup, yeah, for this. I'll probably take it off upstairs to eat, right?
How do you eat with that?
You don't. You just don't. I ate before to make sure that I was okay, but I could see.
I could see your face. I could see the lips and the. Yes, I could see the lashes.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
No.
I mean, Kim has, what, like 3 ex-husbands at this point? Am I right? At least one other one. Of course, the internet was divided. Some people, probably Mario the makeup artist, were trolling in the comments saying the makeup looked amazing. Obviously, he's trolling. Makeup looks amazing. Sure, January. And that is by far her best look. So some people are liking it. You guys know I'm no fashion expert. I'm over here in my Sloan sweatshirt most days. So maybe I need to walk back my statement. Maybe the 4 boobs are in. Is it hot? Number. But she's always committed to the fashion bit, and I low-key. Have to respect the commitment, even if it's a total miss. Someone tried to say the covered face motif is signature Margiela, and I'm like, was that Met Gala look Margiela? Okay, yeah. So according to ChatGPT, it looks like Balenciaga did her 2021 look. I don't know much about Margiela verses. Balenciaga, I just know Balenciaga has an evil side to them. Speaking of drama, let's talk about the main event that had everyone's jaws on the floor. Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez were at the same party, just hours after their social media feud reignited. I do not know what these ladies are doing for the Academy, but Hailey was there, and her dress was pretty interesting. It looked like she wore, hip pads on the sides to give her that Kardashian-esque body. Interesting outfit? What do you guys think of this in the comments below? I mean, I think the brown print is really cool. I don't really care for the corset thing in the middle. I think it was brown all the way around, I wouldn't mind it. But it was a little bit awkward that she was at the same event as Selena Gomez.
Purple is your color, girl. Purple is your color.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch yesterday's video, but here's the quick tea. Selena commented on their recent feud just hours before, basically telling Hailey to back off. So it's a little weird that they were at the same party together. I wonder if they avoided each other the entire night. They must have, right? Or do you guys think they squashed their beef? I don't think so. I feel like Hailey and Kendall Jenner, who was also there, were sticking together for a reason. You know, like Kendall is kind of protecting Hailey from whatever Selena could do. I don't know. When you're in feuds and fights, you make things up. For context, Selena had said, "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. It doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind." This was in response to Hailey saying that there's no brands that inspire her, including Selena's. Selena clapped back with, "All brands inspire me, and there's room for everyone, and hopefully we can all stop." And yet, hours later, they were in the same building. The tension must have been thicker than Kim's mask. And, you know, there's a reason why Hollywood stars always seem to walk away from scandals untouched, just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. Most regular people, including me, don't have a legal army behind them. And if you're injured in an accident, insurance companies try their best to pay you as little as possible. That is where Morgan & Morgan comes in. With over 1,000 attorneys and 100 offices across the country, they are built to fight for regular people, not corporations. In Florida, a client was offered $350,000 by an insurance company. Morgan & Morgan stepped in and got them $12 million. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome, but these stories are what they do every day, and it's easier than ever. You don't have to deal with those piles of paperwork. You also don't have to pay anything up front. You can even start your claim right now, within minutes, by using your phone. You could get started by scanning the QR code on the screen using your phone's camera. Remember, the fee is free unless they win. If you ever find yourself injured, then check out Morgan & Morgan again. You could start your claim today by scanning the QR code or visiting the link in my description below. It's fast, it's simple, and it could change everything. Now, back to the gala, because there were so many other celebrities to witness this whole mess.
Is very much in my household right now because I've been wearing all of the Road products and I've been listening to your husband's albums on repeat.
We love swag.
I love swag, but I can't figure out if I'm a swag 1 or if I'm a swag 2.
And I think that's the point.
Is that the point?
There's something for everyone.
So you haven't been listening to one more than the other?
I haven't, no.
No.
I haven't.
I think I'm listening to swag 2.
I
but
would have
then,
guessed that about you.
Do you think that?
Yeah. I feel like there's more like ballads and like...
No, but then I miss swag 1.
It's a Bieber household.
Let's do a quick rundown. Jenna Ortega was there wearing, it looks like, a piece of metal. She's been doing this lately, wearing just kind of like a piece of metal and then some bottoms. There's something interesting about her. Then you have George Clooney, wearing probably exactly what he's worn to every award show. He never changes. But you know what? He looks good, so you don't want to change what's not broken. Demi Moore was actually one of my favorites of the night. Her dress looked so nice. She looked great. Her hair looked great. She looked like a really beautiful Real Housewife. Like, I'd love to see her on some type of Real Housewives, even though she's probably way above that. I like Charlie XCX, but I did not love this dress. It's kind of on brand for her, though. It reminds me of when Kesha wore a trash bag on the red carpet. Here's Addison Rae, who I actually saw in concert recently, so I was excited to see her, and this dress looks nice. I saw some people talking about her lip being the wrong color, and I guess you would need a zoom in for that, but I don't know the first thing about makeup. Did not love Dakota Fanning's dress. I love Dakota Fanning, but just the fit of it felt a little bit awkward. Yeah, it's all right. I wonder if there was a theme they're supposed to follow. Sydney Sweeney did not look happy on the red carpet in her pictures. I don't know if she's trying to give it a smoldering look, but she kind of looked pissed off in all of them. I tried to look up if there was anything wrong with Sydney, like what's going on. But the only headlines I saw were about her massive boob cutout. You guys know she likes to have her... Sydney Sweeney's out, loud and proud. But people were trolling her in the comments after a clip went viral of her talking about the Oscars. Somebody said,
Feeling like when you're hearing Oscar buzz for you?
Oh man, I mean, I'm just so appreciative that people are watching this film and recognizing all the hard work that's gone into it. I always say, like, I did it for Christy, and that's all that matters because she's one of the most inspiring women I've ever met. But I can't wait for people to see it.
if she gets an Oscar, Hollywood is officially dead. Is Oscar buzz in the room with us? Somebody else asked. And no one is saying Oscar buzz about Sydney Sweeney the Delusion. Now, I don't know the first thing about, which movie would she possibly get an Oscar for? So it looks like the films that she could potentially get an Oscar for would be Christy, which is the biopic of her playing a boxer. There's Echo Valley, which is an Apple original film. I didn't watch that. And there's The Housemaid that will be coming out in December. There was also Americana and Eden that came out. But Americana was such a flop, there's no way. I didn't mind Olivia Rodrigo's outfit on the red carpet, and I do love Olivia. I actually liked her after-party outfit a lot more. I just think it's more interesting. Here's Joey King. Every time I see her, I think about Gypsy Rose, but I think this dress is beautiful, especially how it's cut out. It's so interesting. I can't really tell how it's all attached. Elle Fanning was getting so many comments about her look, and not good ones either.
Well, I am filming. I'm in the middle of filming, so Effie has been, she's on the screen right now. Some good looks, good outfits.
I don't know what's going on with the Elmo underneath. It looks like she's Elmo coming out of a rip-off Elle Fanning outfit. It's gonna be Elmo. People love her in the comments, saying that she's so lovely. Am I the only one who thinks that she doesn't sound that excited? Somebody said, I think it's a mix of not wanting to say too much. I'm Elle Fanning, my love. Everyone cheered. Are you guys excited for her new project? She's teasing. Here's Cara Delevingne. I mean, it's okay. I feel like this outfit seems almost too mature for how Cara is and how she reads as a celebrity.
Starting to worry a lot about Cara Delevingne. She was seen last week at a California airport after deboarding a flight on Jay-Z's private jet. Supposedly, right before this, she spent a week in the desert at Burning Man. 2 days ago, her close friend, actress Margot Robbie, was seen leaving Cara's home clearly upset. Last night, she also missed her own New York Fashion Week event.
She's known for being a little bit more chaotic, kind of like Charlie XCX. Somebody said that Cara looks great considering she was in an absolute state a year or so ago. Leave her be. I mean, she was a hot mess at that one airport. I'll never forget. So I'm glad she's doing well. Again, Naomi Watts. Same vibe as Cara. Is it Cara or Cara? I'm gonna say it differently every single time. Cara. Either way, neither of them should have worn this. This, again, just... How many Watts? It looks like, Grandma Watts? Maybe she has a grandma, which, good for her. I don't think she is. I just think this dress, plus it's all very blue, which is harsh. It makes people kind of look gray. Here's Dove Cameron. It looks like she's wearing a cloud over her dress. She's typically really great on the red carpet too, so I was a little bit sad to see her walking around with what looks like a cloud. It looks like it's a little piece of Little Bear. Like Little Bear is holding on to her. I don't know why, but at least it's not like a rainy cloud. I saw Brenda Song and her husband, Macaulay Culkin, on the red carpet, looking happy as ever. He even painted his nails, I guess, to match her dress, or maybe his tuxedo. I didn't know I think he got his nails painted. I don't even know if she does have her sons. But yeah, cute kiss.
Busy boy.
Yeah, I feel like it, yeah. It's a good thing to be.
I like the stash.
Thank you very much. I got it from my...
Or is it just...
Nah, I'm just trying to be like my dad.
Yeah? Your dad's a stash guy?
Yeah, and he's a stud.
He's a stud. You're a stud.
Thank you.
It reminds me of what I imagine how the Chris's kiss, And they barely touched lips. Something about him gives me a little bit of toddler crazy vibes. This person said, I'm so jealous of their love. I'm so happy for them.
About the new, the underwear line, the Merkins? Where did that come from?
Yes, the Merkins. That was just a fun idea that I had. There was a shoot and someone wanted to like have hair down there once, and I was like, couldn't this just be easy and have it on a thong? And so we made that happen. I had no idea that it would be
That it's sold
a
out.
lot of reaction and would sell out in a few minutes.
So is there another product you want to launch that you just so unexpected?
So there will be some things. I think it's always fun to mix it up, right? We have our nipple bra, we have our butt and hip shapewear, we have our merkins. You never know what will surprise you with.
Feeling like when you're hearing Oscar buzz for you?
Oh man, I mean, I'm just so appreciative that people are watching this film and recognizing all the hard work that's gone into it. I always say, like, I did it for Christy, and that's all that matters, because she's one of the most inspiring women I've ever met. But I can't wait for people to see it.
Brenda is so stunning. I love that he matched his nails to his suit. First thing I noticed, the color is great. Okay, Jacob Elordi was also on the red carpet. Here's a clip of him being interviewed. You've been a busy boy, yeah? I feel like that reporter wanted to get with Jacob Elordi and got a little uncomfortable for a second. But close your eyes, because I saved the most gag-worthy part for the very end. Of course, Kim Kardashian was asked about her new line of underwear on the carpet. And these things make me feel like I need to gag. Like what? Whose choice was this? There's no explaining away this, Kim. I think it's so weird and gross, and it's probably all just for a viral moment. Somebody said, how Kanye of her. Kanye's still styling her, and we are really living in the Hunger Games. This was a star-studded event, and I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. It was pretty crazy to see how many different people were there, from music, movies, TV. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.